What up? What up? What up? It's your boy Byron Scott back with another live, man. Here to talk to y'all about how to get started wholesale real estate 2025. We're back live, man. Here to answer your questions, man. So as you come in with questions, man. Come in with questions. Um, ask me whatever you want to about how to get started in real estate, how to wholesale real estate, all things concerning real estate. I try my best to answer these questions. If you don't know who I am, um, I used to be a teacher. I started wholesaling real estate, and I was able to quit my 9 to 5, start wholesaling real estate full time. And now this is what I do, man. Every single day, in and out. It's how I feed my family, wholesale real estate. So anybody, got questions, come in. What's going on, Jackson? What's going on, Big Jimmy King? Anybody, man, got questions, want to get started, want to know how it is. I was just like you for years, just trying to figure it out, man. Just trying to figure out how to get started, listening to all kind of people, but never really took any action, man. So I definitely understand how it is when it comes to, just trying to get started, man. Just trying to figure out, okay, what do I need to do? How do I do this? How do I do that? All the ins and out, man. And now I'm doing, 20 to 30 deals a year. Um, and now it's nothing to do deals. You know what I'm saying? You close a deal, move on to the next one. But this market is crazy though, man. Make sure you appreciate every deal. You know what I'm saying? Every deal is important, man. People used to be, you know, do a deal whenever, this, that, and the third. Deals come and go. Nowadays, man, people hold on to these deals, man. They precious. You know what I'm saying? Because it's more rare, man. There's less people selling their houses. There's more people, there's less people selling their houses. So it's like there's more people who just trying to figure out how to get a deal done, man. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, people people just can't sit there and let deals go. You know what I'm saying? They can't sit and let deals go. What's going on, my people tapping in on YouTube, man? Let me know, who are you, where you from, what you got going on, what state is up in here. We got people from Georgia, people from Alabama, people from Cali, people from New York. Where y'all coming from? Texas. Who is in the house tonight, man? Who is in the house? And hold on 1 second. I get my other tripod for my phone. Ugh. Who's being represented tonight? Who in the house? Y'all let me know who in the house, man. Who in the house tonight? Who in the house tonight, man? So, man, I got started wholesale real estate back in 2020. A lot of people was getting started back then, but a lot of people ain't wholesaling real estate no more. So you already know how that is, Cass. Cass up in the building, man. Straight from Pasadena. Out there in Cali, man. Out there in Cali, man. Big stars, big lights. Hollywood, out there with Braun them. Out there with Braun. Out there with Braun them, man. Cali be hanging out with Braun. Chilling. He probably gonna get ready to go to Braun house a little bit later on. You know what I'm saying? That's how Cass do it, man. Cass, man. I be hanging out with Braun, man. Hanging out with Braun them. You know what I'm saying? Hanging out with Braun them. But yeah, man, I'm here to answer any questions, man. Trying to fill y'all questions. What do y'all think? I got people in here from Columbus, Georgia, starting in 2020. That's what's up, man. Been doing it for a minute then, man. You tell me what's working, man. I'm always trying to figure out what's working, dude. You tell me what's working. You know. You tell me what's working, man. Let me see. Hold Wholesale. Boom. Trying to set this other deal up. Boom. There we go. So you've been wholesaling since 2020. I think Cam's been wholesaling since 2020. I've been wholesaling since 2020. You know what I'm saying? It's like what's working right now, man? Big Jimmy King, what's working right now? Wholesale real estate, man. It's a lot of moving parts right now, man. You know, a lot of people. I know it's a lot of deals out there in Columbus, man. I know it's got to be some deals in Columbus for sure. Um, we haven't done a lot of deals in Columbus, though. I don't know if I've done any deals in Columbus. Now, I've done deals in Albany, other places in South Georgia, but I haven't done any deals in Columbus. I don't know why. I've done deals in Augusta, Macon. I've done deals in a lot of different places, but haven't done any deals in Columbus. Done deals in Ulster, deals in Savannah, deals all over Georgia, man. But what's going on over there in Columbus, Georgia, man? Georgia is a hot market, though, man. I love the state of Georgia. A lot of people moving in, a lot of moving parts. You know, properties still sell well. You know, a lot of people trying to get out of Florida for whatever reason. I don't know. Maybe it's them darn hurricanes. I don't know what they got going on, but them people trying to get up out of Florida, man. So yeah, man, it's a lot of people coming into Georgia. They be buying properties cash, and yeah, man, you sell a property pretty good in Georgia, man. You know, you get something locked up in Georgia, should be able to move it. You know what I'm saying? Should be able to move it. Even in some of these country places, man, you can still move properties in Georgia. Like I said, usually somebody from Florida, mainly, that's moving into Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Like a Florida invasion around this mud, man. People moving into Georgia. So, yeah, man. Let me see. Oh shoot. Dang it, my bad. Um, I think Georgia's a good one. Really, the Southeast, man. I really messed around with the Southeast. I had a property in Alabama not too long ago. Lead that came in, man. We was able to get it locked up, but this guy ended up being a freaking nut, dude. He ended up being a nut. Matter of fact, I need to send that lead to you, Cass. I need to send it to you. See if you can call him right now. See if he pick up his phone. I'm about to hit you up with one. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna send you this, Cass, and you let me know if this dude pick up his phone. Yeah, you let me know if this dude pick up his phone, man. Let me see. Let me get his info. Get this lead info. I'm gonna send it to you, Cass. You let me know if this dude pick up for you. People like to pick up the California numbers, man. You be calling people. I be calling people all day. They don't pick up. Cass College Joker, pick right on up. Man, them people think you in Cali, you must be important, I guess. That's what it seems like they be, man, somebody calling me from California. Let me see. They might be LeBron James. They might be Denzel Washington calling me. I guess that's what they think. They think somebody important is calling them. But let me see. Send this over to Cass, man. See if Cass can work his magic. We already got a buyer, Cass. We got a buyer for this deal. The buyer on this deal. Was that I think the buyer may have been at 90 or something like that. Buyer was at 90. We had to sell at 80. But man, he ended up finding a reason to get mad or whatever. I think he just wanted more money. But ain't no telling, man. He probably sold his mug. Yeah, I don't know what happened, man. Somebody must have went in there and offered them a bunch of money. I don't know, man. But yeah. Yeah, man. Just send it over to you, Cass, man. Yeah, check it out, Cass, when you get a chance. Call that person. You have experienced any setbacks during your wholesale journey? If so, how did you overcome it and get back motivated? I don't know if I ever lost motivation. Now, I've definitely had setbacks for sure. Like 2022, I had like 7 deals in the contract. They all got canceled, and I ain't had no deals. And I had just quit my job. So that was a big one right there, man. And I'm like, man, what the heck I'm about to do? And one of the deals where the buyer backed out, um, I ended up trying to sell it to another investor. And I was like, they was gonna flip it. And I was like, man, can you please just let me I'll don't even, I won't charge you no fees, no assignment fee, anything. If you would just buy this and let me kind of watch you, let me get involved. I'm gonna do everything I can to help you with everything, but let me get involved in flipping this property. So that's what I did. So I was able to flip one property with them. And when I flipped that property with them, that's when I figured out how to flip. And after that, I started flipping and not wholesaling during that bad time where people just didn't want to buy. So I just kept flipping property, flipping, flipping, flipping. So at that point, I was just flipping a lot of property, and was able to make money that way. But that was pretty bad, dude. That was pretty bad. Um, and then other time was when, you know, after I was doing all that flipping, I was trying to get back to wholesaling more. And man, I spent a lot of money on Facebook, like somebody setting up my Facebook stuff, spent a lot of money on that. I spent a lot of money trying to figure out how to get good leads. I was spending thousands, tens of thousands trying to figure out how to get good leads, and nothing was working. So the best way I've figured out how to get through setbacks, and if I feel like I'm slipping, anything like that, the best way is surrounding myself with other wholesalers, right? Other people who is in the business that's doing deals, you know what I'm saying? People that's been in the business, because it's like they know what's working at this time. They know what you're going through. They can direct you, like, hey man, do this, do this, do this, do this, do this. They just keep you lifted up, man. And at the end of the day, they out here making money, and you know what kind of money they making. I've had people, willing, like, man, I got people that give me $100,000 a day. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know what I'm saying? So you need to become friends with other wholesalers. And there's people I've given $30,000 to, gave $30,000, didn't never get it back. You know what I'm saying? I gave this person $30,000. They was in bad shape. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, man, you gotta have people that you can rock with like that. You know what I'm saying? That you go back and forth with like that. People like Cass who out here doing deals out in Cali, that you could just talk to, you can hit up and see what's working. Cause that's the key. A lot of times you just a little off. You know what I'm saying? A lot of your setbacks because you just not doing this, you just not doing that. That's just like what I'm doing right now with how we're listing properties, and getting them sold. It's like I wasn't doing that. But I used to run this little mastermind where I had six-figure earners, you know, multiple six-figure earners. We would meet on Sundays and just talk. You know what I'm saying? Some big time people, we just sit and just talk, but we would figure out, oh dang, that's what you're doing. Oh dang, I was doing this. It's like even when I started doing like PPL, I was bidding to be the top bid. So I was bidding like $250 for a lead or whatever. One of the other dudes was like, man, what you doing? Bid low as possible. You still get a lead. I was like, boom. And then another dude was like, man, look, we list these properties. This is how we do it. Show me how to list them. Boom. I put one and two together, rocketed it out. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, you got to stay connected. You got to stay connected to people who do this business. You know what I'm saying? You got to stay connected to people who do this business. So I think that's one of the biggest things when it comes to how do you get back in the game. You know what I'm saying? You never get out of the game if you stay connected to those people. You know what I'm saying? You never get out of the game. You stay connected, continue to network, 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 network. You know what I'm saying? That's why I be telling people, man, they think you out here doing this business on your own. You're not doing business on your own, man. You're not doing this business on your own. A lot of people think, oh, I want to do this on my own, do this on my own. Dude, overrated. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dev? Yeah, all this doing stuff on your own stuff, that junk is overrated, man. You gotta go out here and collaborate, work together, man. That's those are the people that's winning, man. You know what I'm saying? You look at somebody and think, oh man, look what they doing. They doing this, they doing that. You don't even see that they really working with these people over here. You don't even know what they got going on. You know what I'm saying? People just be judging everybody's situation, and people want to be that person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm the man. It's like, dude, if you want to be that guy, I'm the man guy, it ain't gonna work out for you. It's just not gonna work out for you. That's just the way it is, man. It don't be working out for you, man. So I would just say, man, connect with people, talk with people, surround yourself with people who also is wholesale real estate. That's what I would say to anybody who's going through a slump or anything like that, or any kind of setback. That's what I would do. You know what I'm saying? I've learned that over the years, where, like I said, man, lost a bunch of deals, lost money on deals. Dude, you gotta have people who got your back, man. You know what I'm saying? Can't be going at this thing alone. Gotta have people who got your back. You know, so that's what I would say. Because, man, we started back in 2020, everything was good, man. You was making, like, dude, you can make, 50 grand a month, 100 grand a month, like it with nothing wholesaling real estate back then. Now there's less real estate transactions that's happening in the market these days. So it's less activity for everybody. You know what I'm saying? Everybody is feeling it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, man, can you make it through the hard times? Can you make it through the downs to feel what going back up is going to be like, man? You got to make it through the downs, man. You got to make it through the low points. You make it through the low points to get back up. You know what I'm saying? So that's key, man. It's always going to be ups and downs in this real estate game, man. It's going to be ups and downs. And you got to be able to weather the storm. Everybody can't weather the storm, you know. Everybody not going to be able to weather the storm. You got to be able to weather the storm, man. Got to be able to weather the storm. So, but yeah, man, that was a real good question right there, man. Because, man, them downs be coming. I be telling people, like, dude, it's September, you know what's coming next? October, you know what's coming next? November. The winter is coming. You know what I'm saying? Dude, a wholesaler, man, I'm telling you, man, in real estate, the winter is coming. It start getting cold outside. Man, hey, man, you better have stored up some stuff. I'm trying to tell you, you better have stored up some stuff, because a lot of stuff don't be shaking when it get cold outside. A lot of stuff don't be moving around, man. People want to stay still. They get Thanksgiving, Christmas, man, nobody don't want to move. Everything starts slowing down, man. So I'm like, man, shoot. Like, dude, everything be slowing down around Thanksgiving, Christmas. So, man, it's September right now. Next thing you know, it's gonna be October. After October, man, it's gonna be hard to make money until January, like later on in January. Because then people are like, man, the first of the year coming up, I'll do something after the first of the year. Man, you go from November to the mid to end January, you ain't hardly made no money. Not for real. You know what I'm saying? That's how it be, man. So you got to make sure, that you just stay in the game. And I grind through those months too, man. So you just got to go hard. Got to go hard, get after it, man. Find people that want to sell. Got to go out there and find them. Go out there and hunt them down. You know what I'm saying? Got to go out there and hunt them down, man. You got to go get them. Just the way it is. Got to go get them. So that's the big thing. Ain't no doubt, Big Jimmy King, man. No doubt, man. Thank you for coming through. Thank you for dropping your questions, man. Anybody else got questions, make sure you drop them, man. That's what I'm here for. I'll probably be here the next motion. That's why I'll be here for the next 9 minutes. What's up, man? What's up, Rob? What's up, Quick? What's up, Gabe? What's up, Lulu? What's up, Muhammad? Name? What's going on? Ashanti in the building. What's up, Ashanti? How you doing tonight? But yeah, man. So we're just talking about wholesale real estate, how to get started, how to make money, how to get out of that sorry behind 9 to 5 that a lot of y'all be going to. How to really, man, like I be saying this all the time, man. People don't know how much they really can go out here and make. People don't be knowing, man. People do not know how much they can really go out here and make. Like you really can go out here and make some stupid money, but you don't even know that you can go out here and make this money. You don't understand, dude. You can go out here and make a real killing out here, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't even know that. It's crazy. A lot of people don't understand they can go out here and make a killing. They got all the tools that they need to go out here and make a killing. But a lot of people just comfortable, man. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people rather be comfortable. And that's cool. But like I said, don't tell me that you want more. You really just want to be comfortable. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Some people be talking like they want more. I want this, I want this. No, you don't. You don't want it. Like Eric Thomas say, you just kind of want it. You don't want it just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You don't really want it. You just want it just a little bit. That's what people be doing, man. They don't really want to change their life. They just want it just a little bit. That's the difference between the people who actually take action because they stuff is a must. You know what I'm saying? They stuff is a must. Got my sister in the house. You already know she's coming in strong. So, man, people who gotta have it, man, they stuff is a must, man. That's why I'm like, man, I got some stuff that I gotta make a must. Like it gotta be a must. And you want to make it a must before it really gotta be a must. You know what I'm saying? You want to make it a must before it really turn into a must. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man, you gotta be willing to take action, man. I was looking into the real estate stuff for years. I was one of those people that you hear just talking about what they're gonna do, never do nothing. That was me. You know what I'm saying? So with your experience with talking to sellers, do you think it's best to tell them that you're going to market the property to other buyers, investors? This is how we pitch it, Big Jimmy King, man. And this is how I've always taught people that we are a service provider to a network of investors, right? That's what we are. We provide them with property that they might be interested in purchasing. We charge them a fee for bringing them that property. That's exactly what we do. That's exactly what we're doing. We tell them what we're doing. So when we send somebody into the property, like, yeah, we're sending one of our investors over there to go check out the property. They understand that. They know exactly what we're doing. They know we're going to charge that buyer a fee. They already know that. You know what I'm saying? And when we do the novation, we let them know, hey, look, we're a service provider. One of the services we provide is a full listing service, right? Where we handle the whole listing process. but you don't pay any realtor fees, closing costs, any of that stuff. It's just like selling as is, but you allow us to market your property out to our investors, also market it out on the MLS and everywhere else we can in order to so we can get you the price that you're looking for. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we do there, man. We get it out to people, man. That's what we tell them. We let them know exactly what we're doing. We don't go and not tell people what's going on. So that's one thing that we do that's probably different than what you've heard. And obviously it works. Just telling people what we're doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, when we talk to sellers, man, we let them know what's going on, man. We let them know that we're going to market your property to our investors. We let you know we're going to market your property on the MLS, man. We got to get this thing on the MLS to make sure we're able to sell this property in the time frame that you need to sell it at the price you need to sell it at. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's we tell them straight up, man. We don't beat around the bush at all. We don't. No, dude. We let you know exactly what's going on, man. We let you know exactly what's going on. So. Yeah, man, I don't know how you do it, but man, we let them know exactly what's going on. We straight up with the property owners, you know. Man, sis over here showing love, man, on TikTok, man. I appreciate you, man. Going, man, shoot, she got me going all the way up. But yeah, so like I said, man, wholesaling has changed over the years, but it's still a great thing to get into. Like I said, man, most people run into people that's gonna sell their property, and you really don't even know it. Regular people, like I got a guy, he probably does like maybe 1 or 2 deals a year, but he make an extra like $20,000 a year just because he knows what wholesaling is. He understands, okay, if somebody need to sell a property, let me get connected with this guy who knows how to wholesale deals. And I can bring the seller to the deal. He can bring the buyer to the deal, and I can make a couple of $1,000 every time I do that. He do it a couple of times a year. He make about $20,000 a year off wholesaling. He ain't even really doing nothing. He just being conscious of, oh man, talking to people about wholesale, talking to people about real estate. You know what I'm saying? If they got a house or something like that, or something that's happening, you know, you think you consider selling your house? You know, just talking to people, man. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people just don't even be talking to people. You run by people all the time who need to sell their house. You just don't even say that. You just let the situation go right on by. You know what I'm saying? Such and such moving out of their house. Were you renting that house? You think the guy might be interested in selling? You know what I'm saying? Boom, there go a deal. You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody might have inherited a property or something. Y'all end up selling that? You know what I'm saying? Boom, there go a deal. So it's like you just gotta be willing to keep your eyes open for deals, man. You gotta be willing to keep your eyes open for deals. You gotta be willing to talk to people about real estate, man. That's what you gotta be willing to do, man. Like I was telling people, I think my last year teaching, I made like $100,000 off the teachers in the building. You know, off the teachers in the building, just because it was like, you know, I would just be letting people know what I'm doing. And then they're like, man, I'm finna move and go to another school. Hey, can you think your people want to buy my property? Yeah, how much you want for it? Tell me how much they want. Send it over here to the investors. Hey, you know, can you do this much? Negotiate the deal. Money in the bank. You know what I'm saying? So that's the key, man. Just talking to people. Sometimes it's not as complicated as trying to do all this other stuff, man. Sometimes it's easy as just having conversations with people, man. And just being conscious of, you know, is somebody in a situation where they need to sell this house? Okay, let me talk to this person. Oh, yeah, I know a guy that's buying. He worked with a bunch of investors. You know, they probably be interested in buying your property. Reach out to the me or any other wholesaler you might know that might be able to help you. Boom, they got buyers, you got a seller, you just made thousands of dollars just having conversations. You know what I'm saying? Just having conversations, making thousands of dollars. So I think that's a big thing too. But shoot, man, been on this thing 30 minutes, man. Y'all ain't got no more questions. I'm about to get ready to hop off this thing. I had a good little run right here. My sister blessing me over here on TikTok, man. I sure enough appreciate it. I'm gonna have to go live on TikTok more. I might just get on later on after everything settled down, just hang out. You know what I'm saying? So, but shoot, man, I appreciate y'all coming through on YouTube too. Cass, my guy Dev, Big Jimmy King, 2K, Juno, Jax, all y'all people that came through, man. Appreciate everybody who came through. All my people who checked in on TikTok, appreciate y'all too. But man, I'm finna get up out of this thing, man. Until next time, tomorrow. Be back tomorrow. I might hit y'all back tonight, but be back tomorrow. All right. Till then, man. Peace out.